Okay, on to the third game of the evening. We are playing Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. This was one of these games that Square put out. They put out 2 this year, I think, at least 2. They put a bit more out because I think they put out Triangle Strategy 3, whatever that game's called. It's got is that its name? Or has it got a different name? Anyway, it's one of those games that they put out and they just didn't kind of like publicize very much. But apparently it's really, really good. The other one they put out was Little Goody Two Shoes, I think it was called. Was another Square game that came out this year that was just like it was on one of the games that I would have liked to have tried out. It was a like 90s inspired horror RPG, I think. And yeah, they just didn't come out to much fanfare, and they both reviewed really, really well. But yeah, I've heard very, very good things about Paranormasight, so I'm excited to see what these 7 Mysteries of Honjo are. Let's start the timer. Boop. And let's go. So this game did have a, hang on. Can I start a new game? This game did have, there you go, let's delete save data and then start over. This game had like a cold opening. So let's get the actual start of the game in. I didn't miss a huge amount, but I think I skipped over there may have been an intro cutscene. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. This game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Kind of ruining the illusion a little bit, dude, but okay. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Okay, so there is voice acting. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. Don't you tell me what to do, old man. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Oh, okay. We shall go with Dante. I see. Okay, well that's not... I mean, I only put Dante in, but I guess that is my full name. Are you certain you wish to be called Jack Dandy? I guess it took my Steam name, which is why I think I changed my Steam name. Yes. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Dandy. No. Oh, did I get it wrong? I must have misheard you. Could I trouble you to tell me your name once more? I'm not getting it wrong again. Dandy is your name, correct? Okay, dude, stop messing with me. Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. That would have been confusing if I'd put in Jack Dandy. And either way I went, oh, Jack Dandy. And I was like, yeah, Jack Dandy. He's like, oh, sorry, I must have gotten it wrong. It's like, no, it's Jack Dandy. What are you doing? All right. Now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Dandy, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? Yeah! What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only, what would you do, Dandy? I don't think there's anyone I'd really want to go to great efforts to bring back from the dead. Like all the people in my life who died, died at an appropriate age for the most part. I mean, I guess I'd used it if it came at no cost. I see. Very interesting. It's like, yeah. It's like, if you're offering it to me and there's like no downsides to it, then sure. But if you're like, oh, I use it, but you'll die, I'll be just like, I'll keep it then, mate. I'm alright, thanks. Very interesting. Yes, this is what I thought you would say. You would have said that regardless of what I picked, dude. Stop acting mysterious. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's a TV. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, color television can be found in nearly every household. Wait, am I from the past or the future? Am I like, whoa, that's a television? Why? Where's the OLED? Where's the, surround sound speaker? I don't know. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they're out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Could you imagine what life would be like in such a time? Again, am I from the past or the future? Like, is this like a marvel that people could phone people outside, or am I like, why don't they just use their mobile phone? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Dandy. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. So is that 9 total, or is it 9 men, 9 women? Some of the characters appeared within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. Imagine those who have lost someone dear to them. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Okay. Oh, I wonder what it'd be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at the park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie. Oh, okay, well, you introduced me to this guy who's just immediately died. A 25-year-old who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Dude, you don't seem to be fully in control of events here, I'm going to be honest. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. You are nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Well, some of the legends do, surely. Like, vaguely. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Should I be worried about that option in the middle there? Oh, I can look around. Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What did you think? What do you think you're doing, falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and there. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humours off balance? My humour is always off balance. That's why I'm, you know, that's why I have such a warm reception generally. I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humour, so my head's still a little fuzzy. Whoa, what the hell is... Can you see this text? He's like, no, I think you just hit your head. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit and see if you can walk alright. This game is in your control. Drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Oh, I think this is on the Switch as well. Yeah. I was going to make a joke about rotating my head around like 360 degrees like an owl, and then she jump scared me. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are, what we were doing? The rite of resurrection? Huh? Wait a second, when did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. What happens if I select other body parts? These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Where are we? Oh, right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Just rotating. Playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Can I get any? Okay. Yikes, that was close. If we'd died before we got our hands on the Rite of Resurrection, everything would be over before it started. What did we do that almost killed us? I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? Okay, so I can talk to their face and I can inspect their body. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I'm slowly inching closer to her face. Oh no, she's backing off again. She's just pulsing. That's fine. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Providing they don't try and sacrifice me for their, you know, ritual cults or resurrection rituals or whatever. That's a real turn-off. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the thing with this park? It's around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands. Oh, I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh. But I know there's a girl loitering around. I was just looking around absent-mindedly, rotating my head around. When I noticed this girl loitering around. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. I honestly would feel like if I saw someone doing that, I'd be just like, okay, let's not Let's maybe not make eye contact and leave. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yes. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Are you offering something else? Because, yeah. Huh? Definitely the other thing. Ah, you're funny. Hey, at least you're upfront about it. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've got yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Are we having a flashback within a flashback? Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukujima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Nah, I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work at this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more of it, more to it. After all, after all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second, where did Yoko go? I was reminiscing. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. Oh yeah, that well-known expression. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Actually, I will check the file for this one, because I don't know that phrase. And during superstition, formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As the days came to a close, and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move, and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal never to return. I like that it's the full baskets of fish. It's like it's the first thing, and then they would be dragged into the canal never to return. But they'd be dragged into the canal never to return, but also it's still their fish. Like it's insult to injury. A strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Okay. Just check there's nothing else I need to inspect. Oh, there she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. Seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. Hang on, I'm getting deja vu. No animal needs that much petting. Gee, she's still at it. Gee, she's still at it. If I rotate, maybe she'll jump scare me again. No? Okay, well, let's try and recall then. That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh god. Okay, so this is... Wait, hang on. This is way more than 7. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Oh, yeah, okay. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. I know about Rakugo. I've been reading that, Akane Kabashi, whatever it's called, Akabashi manga. The most famous of the Seven Mysteries, the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Tsugari, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. So that's the most famous of the seven. There's 9 that are considered the most famous of the 7 mysteries, but there are still more than that. Why 7 then? It's just, you know, 7's marketing. Right, well, I won't sit here and read all of them. The game will sure tell me. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? Now that you mention it, I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure though. Oh, that was creepy. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Play closer attention for me, okay? I have a special talent? Well, yeah, my special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Is Yoko dead? Huh? But how does she have a phone? Have I been texting a ghost? It's gotten late, really late actually. It's already past 1 AM. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. I feel like even in Tokyo, like 1 AM, I suppose Tokyo's a big place actually. Because even in Tokyo, like 1 AM, it should be quite noisy. Telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. That's interesting on the playground, but okay. It's just the same. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it, unless... No, it can't be. Recall. I've got most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Oh no, I just speak to my face. Wait, you're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. Kind of sound like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? I mean, not evil. You're like a happy spirit. Like a one of those rain ones. But yeah. I meant when I said about your spirit sense being strong. Oh, who's that guy behind us? I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure. I could handle a solid Moscow Mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. You have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. Who was the guy behind me a second ago? Okay, I guess we're just not gonna... That's makes sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. And sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might see something, and they really do because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realised how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. I wonder if this is a translation thing, like they're using spirit and alcohol puns, but because the original pun doesn't really like carry over. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. Well, if you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really now. Yeah, I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, were you asking me out? Ah, so you were after something else. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, I did say I was. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. Alright, let's recall to see if I can remember strange things. Nope, okay. Let's keep talking then. If you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. Okay, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 Mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Yeah, 7 mysteries. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. That's why I said it's all a marketing thing. You say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. That's a good point. What about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo has caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. There's some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. They steal the fish! And also the people. But it's the fish! People who fish in this canal would hear a voice calling out saying, "Leave it," and they had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story is being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. That was an eerie pause. Gotcha. No, she's definitely a ghost. Alright, about the Rite of Resurrection. By the way, were we talking about the Rite of Resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm going to start calling you Martini Man Shogo. Okay. Fine. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? And the thing is, I don't drink either. So I also don't know, like, the strength of these drinks that she's listing. I don't know where a martini comes compared to a Moscow Mule. So you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? I mean, that's where I heard it. Still, I don't know. Seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumour has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete deals about the rite was recently discovered. This rumour comes from a presentation given by a local historian, Hideki Araishi, at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. And a ghost. I kind of got that. Oh. None of a researcher spoke about it in an academic conference. It must have some basis, in fact. That's not true. Some researchers go off the deep end. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arashi himself. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. No, I got that one. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then, what's that got to do with the 7? Why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what, forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. 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 Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog, gotcha. We spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Well, that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Alright, so what's the rite got to do with the 7 mysteries? So about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, one of my Alexas. Alexa, shut up. I think the Alexa in my kitchen just went off. It does that occasionally. I think it like hears me talking, but it doesn't quite understand what I'm saying because of the distance, or because I've got an Alexa in the room with me that doesn't go off. So I don't know why the. I mean, maybe it's the ghost that keeps haunting my microphone. The there's a Korean or Japanese ghost I've got that's haunting my microphone and just setting my Alexas off. My guess is the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're probably quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned, with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently was written in the Edo period. Oh, right. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called the Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are the new hot trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Well, having some sort of panic attack, anxiety attack, so probably maybe do I need an insulin pen? Something's happening. Feels like the air just changed. Okay, I thought she was pointing behind me. Let me have a think. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay? What's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. Why? It's too late at night for me to be enthusiastically screaming for Yoko. Yoko! Yoko! Alright, let's turn around. Seems like Yoko really rattled. There's nothing over here, though. What do you want me to do? There's nothing behind me. Okay, I do have the option to use a curse. Maybe I can... Oh, here we go. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss her? Is there anything I should be frightened of? Oh, okay, there we go. The timer was covering the LT... Well, I mean, I can see the LT prompt. Oh, I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Oh. I think she's had one Moscow Mule too many. Yoko, you're a bit, snotty. There's a lot of different bodily fluids on your face right now. None of the ones I want. Huh? What the? What is... Something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Should I use the phone booth to call an ambulance? Yoko! Answer me, Yoko! No way, it can't be. Why? Why? Ah! I got jump scared by looking at the chest. What the hell just happened? Damn it, I got bigger problems. Ignore that. Yoko, just hold on. Everything is going to be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold, and I don't feel a pulse. It can't be happening. Okay, an ambulance, right. I gotta call an ambulance. I need a phone. Right, the phone. I've gotta call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold. And I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? It's just anaphylactic shock. She's got stung by a bee while I wasn't looking. That's what she was so scared of. She's just fatally allergic to wasps. Bees. That kind of species. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? This feels like a big jump in logic, but it's like... I mean, I've already called the ambulance. I got like 5-10 minutes to kill. Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. I'm not going to try CPR or anything. Just going to assume, nah, she's like long dead. Right before she died, I found a strange presence a few times. It seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still out here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the Rite of Resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, had something to do with that Whispering Canal. Whoa. Just whoa. Ah, damn it, that presence again. Must be around here somewhere, but where? You good, Yoko? Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realise. This would be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now she's going to open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really caught me good. I know I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I don't even fool myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. I mean, I could at least, like, lie her down, rather than just leave her sort of crumpled there in... well, whatever. What's this fallen object? Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice her now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain. From how it rotted away, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? It's a curse stone. With an angry... oh, I guess, yeah, because the whole give you sufficient... oh, what the... why, help me, leave me, it hurts, drop dead. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Oh, such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Kill them! Kill them! Those who walk away! Kill them all! You have quite the power of the curse stone, Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Oh, cool! Press the use curse button to drop your target as they attempt to depart. Ah! The murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score, and claim their soul dregs for your own. This was the point where I'd just be like, you know what? I'm alright. I'm good. I'm gonna just wait for the ambulance to arrive and then I'm gonna peace out. I've only known this girl a month. Collect enough to save this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Files updated. What the hell was that? You know, the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also had a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone to collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Okay, that is a reasonable response, I'm glad. And not just one person either, scores it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? Curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about the other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I've become a shonen protagonist. I'm really at a loss here. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Okay, just not gonna touch on that any further, I guess. Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Oh, there's a guy there. Huh? Well, no closer. Is there someone there? Hey, are you the ambulance driver? Hey, who's there? Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Oki. Huh? What? Huh? A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Okay, hang on. Let me think. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me that curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. By the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I like how this is literally like 2 seconds ago. I can't kill someone for just to bring one person back to life. Now I'm just like, I guess I could kill this guy. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. By the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? I said correctly the second time? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? Well, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Oh, but what if his curse stone is that he can kill people who hands him things? Oh, it's just like JoJo. I mean, I haven't watched JoJo, but I assume if this is what JoJo is like. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me. I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hope to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He must have a curse stone. At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Till I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. I've really... this guy has really gotten on board quickly with the idea of killing people. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it'd be a waste not to take this chance to find out what find out about the other curse bearers. She's still dead. It's coming closer. It's not one of the 7 mysteries. It looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I better have life outside of work. Maybe I know him from work. I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince me to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came to here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping someone will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. I mean, I did just call an ambulance. Are they not still on their way? So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... what's up with that light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right... Huh, it's gone. It's right there. I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. Huh? What do you want with my curse stone, anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences in itself a curse. I mean, they never mentioned there'd be no consequence. I guess it would be difficult to pin the murder on me, because killing people with curse stones, I guess that doesn't really come up in court very often, but... There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if I promise the chance to resurrect the dead. If promised. You'll seal it away. How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. What if I could just give it to him and then get like an early ending? Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Sugen Gamyodo. Sugen Gamyodo? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Ah, could you be a little vaguer? Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. Maybe she did. I wasn't paying attention. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've been on Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Though it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I mean, yeah, she didn't. I feel like she wasn't that, upfront with us about a lot of things. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. No. Like, I'm pretty sure he's got a curse stone, and his curse stone is that he can kill people who give him things willingly, which is why he's not like trying to take it from me. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you were hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh. Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? I mean, you're the only other guy here. Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. That's true. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why? It is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? This feels like a trap. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Yeah, it was a trap. No. Damn it all. I died! Hooray! Witness the death of Shoko Okie. I got an achievement. My, Dandy, you seem to have arrived at a less than favourable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not, you may take as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. I figured that might be the case. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Okay, so either he's got a curse stone that can kill people who turn their back on him, or he just killed me. He just killed me with the normal thing. Alright. About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. I mean, I now know that you will kill me if I turn my back on you, so... I know that you're not a good guy. Or at least... We're not my friend. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. Okay, so that kind of does explain why I sort of got on board with killing so quickly, because I've got this powerful urge to kill kind of resonating. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Now, I've run out of things to talk about. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He's taking his eyes off me for a second. Okay. What can I actually do? Recall. Wait, that's it! My work! That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. Takumi... Okay, I got a lot of information about Takumi. Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty even through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue continues to exert tremendous influence over the company, since the retirement from the presidency, so do does Takumi. Continuing to support her from behind the scenes, acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. Sugan Gamyoda my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. I have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Sugan Gamyoda my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, it took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not in the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land, we know as our home. Oh, it turns out Honji Soap is actually like the Shinigami headquarters or something. Like I said, I'm in a shonen anime. This was a lot more. I thought this would be a lot more horror and a lot less like Bleach shonen sort of like. I feel like I'm gonna have like a sword or something at some point. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Okay, what have I got to do? He works at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman, Natsuyo Yamamori. I wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Oh wait, so my character doesn't necessarily know everything from my file. Wait, I've got it! I know how I can convince him to leave. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance. Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. You're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Wait, so hang on, I need to not curse early. Sooner or later I return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Do I want to kill him though when he walks away, or should I mean... let's kill him, let's see what happens. Ugh. Shogo Okie, you dare! As we have a stabbing me in the back, dude. This is going to make it difficult to explain to the ambulance driver when they arrive here, though. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Aw, yeah. Whoa. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. I really hope that he didn't have any soul dregs on him then, because if he was a cursed dude, and that only gave me 1%, I'm going to have to kill a lot of people. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. I know that they said that the curse stone is egging him on to kill some people. I do really feel like it should be someone I've known for longer than a month, to like maybe like a childhood friend or something, because this feels like just a lot for someone I've known for a month. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinchicho area right now. The Haunting Clappers are on the other side of the Oyoka River, just over the Shimoko Bridge. The Foot-Washing Mansion and the Ever-Burning Lantern are around the South Warigusi Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoka River, I'll find the Beckoning Light at Honjo Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. I'll collect the other curse bearer's souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Curse Stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's currently 1% filled with soul dregs. Okay. Like I said, it's very... I didn't think I'd be killing someone. I didn't think I'd be killing someone at all. I thought this... I didn't know what to expect, really. The Shimoko Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clappers story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looked like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Hooray! I found some rusted trash. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn around the ground, too. Seems that the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. Okay, let's go to the South Warigusi Gesu streets. Both the Foot-Washing Mansion and the Ever-Burning Lantern are from this area. It's late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? Could this be? Is this darkness the work of a curse? Have I already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around and figure out just what I'm dealing with? And it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling is the same as from before. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form? Did I just make up that term on the spot? Because no one said curse echo before. I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. It's an enemy stand. Curse echo. Is that curse echo that's causing this darkness? Doesn't seem hostile. They're trying to tell me to come closer. What should I do? Let's get closer. What's going to happen if I just sit and wait? Let's check it out. Darn it! Gosh darn it! What now? Fiddlesticks! This is a curse doing. Somebody's pulling me in. Oh, that hurt. It's like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? They got me. This has to be a work of another curse bearer. This darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? They haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out... Shit, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. I run into walls no matter where I feel around myself. They're made of concrete, I think. It's a pretty small room. Fortunately, I picked up this lighter. That's right. It's the lighter I picked up earlier. It's a good job I went to this place first, then. Perfect, it works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the... Something... Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Just using my curse randomly. Oh, what the? Why? That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Wait, look at that, I'm at 30%! This curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern? Which has a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Okay, I don't think I get to 30% or, so quickly. There are still other mysteries lurking around, but it seems like this place is clear for now. Wait, so is that it? I've just... If the other burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness? It's a good thing I had this light, it seems to have saved me. Okay, so just luck that I went to the bridge area first. Oh, I found a cowboy. I'm here at Honjo Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Is this it? Not anyone's around. Surprising seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa! I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Huh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. I'm one super shady looking guy. Only a curse bear would have any reason to be here around this time. Maybe I should talk to him. He's a fine boy and fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. How come it won't hurt to at least tell me your name? What are you doing here? Very good. You shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation. Your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either. You can call me Rick Takai, private detective. Didn't you just say not to... Never mind. You say you're a detective. That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you that so we could have an understanding. Okay, could you leave so I could kill you? A detective, really? Dressed like that? He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a curse bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. You don't know that. The other side is an industrial district. Further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. What's a detective doing around here? Working, and that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. It seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. Looking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I might just be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? Let's be honest, I'm looking for the beckoning light. I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the beckoning light. The beckoning light. Ah, the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's right, a friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. Ah, really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Fortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while and I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. Just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Honjo Bridge is a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Orko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. Yeah, it's weird the canal one isn't here then. Seems like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. I don't really have anywhere else to go, though. Yeah, I've been everywhere that I need to... That's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? This cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. You sure? Wait, did he just take my lighter? Cheap lighter found lying around. It barely has any lighter fuel left. Anyway, let's get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll leave. Okay. I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midorochi Park, at the end of the South Waragisu Street, is the Taiko of Tsugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. Should be around here. Let's go to the high school. Scratch my back. Here I am at Komagata High School. Our gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. Doesn't look like anyone is in there. It's a weird place for a gymnasium. School gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. School is supposedly on the former side of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the Fool's Procession. It's now at the center of a quiet residential area. There's not a person in sight. School gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. That's what I'm thinking. There's no sign of curse bearers or curse echoes. I should go search a different location. Really? That's the gate. I can see the main school building. It's too dark and far away to see clearly, but I think I can almost make out someone inside. It's quite suspicious for someone to be here this late at night. But waiting here would just be a waste of time. I should come back later. Okay. I guess that's the game's way of saying go to Midorichi Park. It's like, fine, I'll go to Midorichi Park. Midoricho Park. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Tsugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. Huh? They're supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right. But still, the 7 mysteries? Huh? Oh. never mind. Just my imagination. Can I not just hear them from behind this tree? I should be okay. Now to listen to the rest of the conversation. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Huh? Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to hide again. Something's bugging me. I'm going to have to check back there. It's kind of tedious, I'm going to be honest. Nothing. Guess this place is just keeping me on edge. I bet I'm going to move out from behind the tree and he's just going to be there. I should be okay. Now to listen to the rest of their conversation. Right, slowly. Ah! There he is. I knew that was going to happen. Aha. Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Ah, they found me. Oh, you two are police officers. Aha. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Ario. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. Detectives. They're not investigating the corpses here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can't believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Wait, how did I know there's a corpse here? He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. His little pouty mouth. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately, that true? No, I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products. Give it the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. I think we're in the 90s. We must be. So yeah, I guess he's just like... He's like... Goddamn metrosexual. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman. He thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ah, hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? Oh, these guys seem nice. I'd be ashamed when I have to kill them. Anyway, Mr. Oki, what is it that you're doing here? Actually... I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midorichi Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? It wasn't the Clappers, it wasn't the Foot Mansion. Is it either the Evergreen Beach or the Taiko Tsuruga? I mean, I guess I could check. Taiko Tsurugaru. No, that's right. The Taiko Tsugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. I mean, I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Huh? Something wrong? You're free to go. Detectives show no sign of leaving, and I don't have any conclusive proof that they're curse bearers either. Risk is too high for me to stick around talking with them for too long. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. Try to go back to the school then. Maybe something changed here in the next... Here I am at Komagata High School. Let's see here. Ah, someone's there! Huh? Whoa, what the... Ouch. Oh, I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? Maybe she was the girl I saw earlier. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Huh? A curse! Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. I got 5 minutes left. I think I just kill whoever we can. Maybe I'll see if I can get an ending before time's up. Oh, she only had 6% in her? I mean, I guess it was better than the first guy I killed, but the second guy killed loads of people. I killed her. Nice. She was a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? Man, I was hoping that would put me to like 60% and I'd be most of the way there. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the Evergreen Beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. I guess that's closest. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. It was easy enough to sneak in since there were no guards at this time of night. However, question is, what do I do about this? It feels weird being here in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Well, it feels like they've used a photo, but they also said the places in this game were fictional. Ah! So, have you decided what you're going to do? With your... oh so precious... curse... stone... Don't know why we needed the dramatic zoom in on her lips there, but yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I would at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Think. Think, Dandy, think. Did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me any time. I think it's already fulfilled its conditions. Could be a bluff, but if she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated. And find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that would catch her interest. Well, she said... this is the Evergreen Beach, right? Some unknown, I've never seen a single leaf fall from the trees. Rumors spread of the eternally green tree that became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, the particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Yeah, that isn't really a mystery, is it? What condition have I filled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly stripped naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. I wouldn't want to die and look like a creep. I'll happily die, you know, looking cool. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. I mean, yeah, I would. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I could make her leave, though, while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it. There's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. Alright, we are out of time for Paranormasight, but let me see if I can handle this strange woman. A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing, but I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. If we're gonna talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shogo. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And I have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. Is she counting down? About curse stones. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. Okay, she is counting down. I think that maybe is a curse timer. No, okay. Just keep talking to her. So you want the soul dregs? That means you're after the Rite of Resurrection too. Well, I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. I mean, honestly, my cause is incredibly, very superficial. Like I said, I've known this girl a month, and I'm trying to bring her back. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? Ugh, it's bad. She's completely running the show here. 4. Okay, let's keep asking about the curse stones. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 3. Okay, well, something's going to happen in 3 conversations. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If you had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. 2. Okay. I mean, I don't really have any other options. I just have to keep asking her. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I'm giving the threat, so why don't you give this up and, if that were the case, give it a try then. Only 2 more now. Let me tell you the number. 1. I'm calling her bluff. Because I don't have any other options. This conversation is over. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Ah, fire! It's so hard it burns! Ah, of course, that's what it was! Ah, that guy, damn it. He must have been following me. But it's already too late! If only there was some way for me to resurrect and try again! I died again. But I died in a different way this time. I have a feeling this is the kind of game... Witness the death of Shogo Okie. Again. Getting different achievements. I feel like this is the kind of game where you have to die all different ways in order to get, like, all the endings. My, Dandy, you seem to have arrived at a less than favourable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realise how the curse is activated. Fear not. You may take as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Alright, well, let's call it there. This is a fun game. Again, I don't think I'm going to continue this tomorrow, but I might play this in my own time. It's a bit more... It's not quite what I was expecting, I got to be honest. I was expecting it to be a bit more, like, horror story, and a little less, like, shonen, like, supernatural shonen. But it's interesting. It seems... I'm very, very far... Not very far into it, so it feels like a little bit shallow. But I feel like it's one of those games. It got reviewed very well, so it must like deepen up as stuff goes on. I'll save here, for when I do want to pick this back up. Cool. All right. Well, let's switch to our last game. I'm going to be right back though, because I need to go and see a man about a dog. So I'll be like 2 minutes.